are missing where this could lead. You know what I mean? Everybody's fixated on the richest man in the world versus the president of the United States and playing gotcha. Oh, look what happened to Trump. I told you so. I saw this coming. I don't know how true that is, that people saw what's happening right now coming. But I'll tell you who did. We did.
I have a prediction. I do not think Musk and Trump are the way they are today a year from today. I do not believe Musk and Trump are together the way they are today a year from today. Why? There's only room for one bull in the yard. That's why. There's only one alpha. There's only one number one.
And it ain't Musk. Now, again, I didn't see this coming because of Trump. He's known for inner circle turnover. I knew Musk wouldn't be able to stay on his knees. He is erratic and opinionated. That's when he's sober. And he's too used to getting all the attention and getting what he wants. And both of those wants were left wanting. So there was only one move, but the way he made it, so stupid and so potentially costly. I do not see Trump as the loser, not right now. Musk lost access, he lost market share, he lost MAGA love, and if he isn't on the phone kissing some hiney real soon, he could be at a lot more bruised than whatever happened to that eye that we saw. Okay, now look, I don't know what caused the rupture, but we know the fur is flying, right? And so much for the idea, this lefty trope that Musk was running the White House, because he's clearly butthurt about being on the outside. Now, first, this was just a policy fight about spending in the budget bill. And I said right here on the show, Musk was right about that, the lack of cuts in that bill. But then we learned that Trump nixed Musk's buddy from running NASA. Next thing we know, Musk is appearing to back Trump's impeachment. Then Trump says Musk has TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, and has gone crazy. Now, I agree about that. Why? Because Musk clearly decided to ignore, to the point of delusion, okay, a lot about the president to get power and access with Doge and Palantir and his cushy contracts with Tesla, SpaceX, and Starlink. And the president clearly agrees with me, because the next thing he did was dangle pulling Musk's government money, threatening to cancel his government contracts. A president probably has that power, but I don't think it's a good look. But it is a line Trump has crossed many times over already. Regardless, Trump is threatening nothing compared to what Elon Musk did next. Elon Musk accused the President of the United States of hiding the Epstein files because he is in them. It wasn't a question, it was an accusation. And it implies Trump is a pedophile to my ears. Now, Trump hasn't responded. Some are taking this as an admission, not me. I think, again, unless Musk does some serious ass-kissing on the quick, Trump is going to sue him for defamation. And if Trump sues, I think he wins. Now, I don't often like Trump's use of litigation. I didn't like it when he threatened to sue my parents for giving birth to me, true story. And I don't like him suing 60 Minutes. No way they lose that lawsuit for editing. They always edit. Most interviews are edited. CBS is just over a barrel because allegedly their merger won't be approved until the suit is settled. That's dirty pool. This is different. The reason a public figure is easy to insult is because there's a very high legal bar to prove damage. You have to show that the person who said it showed actual malice, what they call reckless disregard of truth. What does that mean? That means that you knew or had reason to know that what you put out was wrong and you did it anyway. This is not just Musk, the mogul. This is coming from Musk, who was so close to the White House that he had all kinds of clearances and access with his Doge guys digging through everything. Trump could argue, not only is the allegation false, but that Musk knows it's false. He knows what he said is BS. And then he could force a huge settlement or a humongous award. Now, what's the counter? Truth is a complete defense, which means what? Elon could show the files, if he has them, and if he's right about it. First, if he does have them, shame on you, Elon. Shame on you for keeping them quiet. You want to pretend you're with the majority and not the fringes, tweeting we need another party for reasonable folks, and then you keep this hidden? That's reasonable? No, it's fraud. And if you can't prove it, this is an ugly thing to suggest. and you deserve the drop in your stocks and your status. Steve Bannon, out of jealousy or whatever, hates Musk and is calling for his deportation. That would be something. Now, if MAGA goes bad on Elon, and the left already hates him as a traitor, he could be real lonely and really less wealthy really fast. Now, what's the X factor? Trump has said he didn't want to put out some of the Epstein files because there were people who would be smeared by association, and he thought that wasn't fair. Was he talking about himself? Odd place for MAGA to be. Many of them were all in on the Epstein conspiracies, that he was murdered. Rogan and the other pod people couldn't shut up about it. And then, mysteriously, Trump's FBI buddies, Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, come out and say it's all a lie, that it was suicide. And MAGA had to shut up. But now it's back. And the answer is going to be demanded unless Trump can find something else to feed his followers. And Biden's doctor ain't going to be it. Sorry, Fox. So, could they make up? Of course. Trump is known to be transactional, and he doesn't need any more enemies, let alone one with the platform that Musk has. But I think Elon Musk needs him a lot more, and I think he went way too far if he doesn't have the proof. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.